Axl Rose Lifestyle and Net Worth. Hello, welcome back to our channel. Today we're diving into the wild and fascinating life of Axl Rose, the iconic frontman of Guns N' Roses. Known for his powerful voice, explosive performances, and notorious rockstar persona, Axl has lived a life few could imagine. From his net worth and luxury lifestyle to his musical legacy, passions, and personal transformation, there's a lot to unpack. Stick around till the end, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into music legends. Let's get into it. Early life and rise to fame. Axl Rose was born William Bruce Rose Jr. on February 6, 1962, in Lafayette, Indiana. Raised in a turbulent household, Axl found escape in music from an early age. After moving to Los Angeles in the early 80s, he immersed himself in the city's gritty rock scene and formed Guns N' Roses in 1985. The band's 1987 debut, Appetite for Destruction, exploded onto the scene with hits like Welcome to the Jungle, Paradise City, and Sweet Child O' Mine. The album went on to become the best-selling debut in U.S. history. With his wide vocal range, unpredictable behavior, and unmatched charisma, Axl became one of the most controversial and captivating figures in rock history. Net worth. As of to date, Axl Rose's estimated net worth is around $230 million. Most of his fortune stems from record-breaking album sales, massive tours, including the billion-dollar Not in This Lifetime tour, and a robust stream of royalties from classic tracks that continue to dominate playlists and soundtracks. He's also earned from licensing deals, merchandise, and his brief tenure fronting AC/DC from 2016 to 2017, filling in for Brian Johnson during live shows. Lifestyle. Axl Rose may be one of rock's most iconic frontmen, but behind the fame, his lifestyle is a unique blend of luxury, privacy, and personal passion. Real estate and homes. Axl enjoys a quiet life away from the chaos of the spotlight. His main residence is a sprawling estate in Malibu, California, complete with ocean views, high-end security, and a home studio where he often retreats to write or record music. It's a secluded sanctuary for someone who once lived at the heart of rock and roll mayhem. He also owns a home in Colorado, nestled in the mountains, offering him the kind of privacy and serenity he rarely had during the peak of Guns N' Roses' wild success. These properties reflect a man who now values peace, space, and creativity. Car collection. While not obsessed with showing off his wealth, Axl does have a sharp eye for beautiful machines. His car collection includes a few classic and exotic favorites. A 1965 Ford Mustang Fastback, a nod to American muscle. A Ferrari 512 TR, sleek, fast, and a symbol of 90s-era rock royalty. A Chevrolet Corvette Stingray, classic lines with rock and roll spirit. His garage isn't about quantity, it's about timeless, personal taste. Collectibles and personal items. Axl is also a collector of rare music memorabilia and vintage instruments. Among his most prized possessions are custom microphones and stage gear used on major world tours, handwritten lyric sheets from Guns N' Roses' biggest hits, including November Rain and Welcome to the Jungle, a collection of vintage guitars, even though he's more known for his vocals than his playing, many of which were gifts from fellow musicians and close friends. Original stage outfits, including his famous kilts, leather jackets, and bandanas from the Use Your Illusion era. These aren't just items, they're pieces of rock history that Axl has held on to, often for sentimental value. Fashion and style. From ripped jeans and cowboy boots to designer hats and trench coats, Axl's style has always made a statement. He's one of the few rock stars who can go from grunge to glam and still make it feel authentic. Even off stage, he keeps things bold and distinctive. Always rock and roll, never ordinary. Daily life. Axl is known to keep late hours, often writing, recording, or simply reflecting during the quiet of the night. He surrounds himself with close friends and trusted collaborators, but generally keeps his inner circle small. He enjoys good food, deep conversation, and long stretches of solitude and creativity. In many ways, his current lifestyle is the opposite of the chaos that once surrounded him, a quiet rebellion against the excess he once embodied. Personal life. Behind the iconic voice and unpredictable stage persona, Axl Rose leads a life that's both private and complex. Born William Bruce Rose Jr., Axl has always been a deeply introspective figure, shaped by a turbulent upbringing in Lafayette, Indiana. His childhood was marked by trauma, family instability, and a strict religious environment, all of which influenced the emotional depth and intensity found in his music. When it comes to relationships, Axl's most high-profile romance was with model Erin Everly, daughter of rock legend Don Everly. The two had a passionate and rocky relationship that led to a brief marriage in 1990. Their time together inspired several Guns N' Roses tracks, most notably the hit Sweet Child O' Mine. However, the relationship ended in divorce, and in the years that followed, Axl kept his love life largely out of the public eye. Axl has never had children, and he tends to value solitude, privacy, and close friendships over the celebrity spotlight. Known to disappear from the public eye for years at a time, he's a notoriously private individual who avoids interviews and media attention unless it's on his own terms. That said, he maintains strong ties with his bandmates, especially Slash and Duff McKagan, with whom he reconciled in 2016 after decades of tension. Their renewed bond led to the massively successful Not in This Lifetime reunion tour, proving that time and music can heal even the deepest rifts. Axl splits his time between Malibu, California, and his home in the mountains of Colorado, enjoying the peace and isolation both places provide. While he may not be a regular in Hollywood social circles, he remains a deeply loyal friend, described by those close to him as thoughtful, funny, and fiercely protective of his inner circle. Far from the chaotic headlines of his early years, Axl Rose today is a man of reflection, someone who has weathered storms, learned hard lessons, and continues to evolve both as an artist and a human being. Hobbies and passions. Offstage, Axl Rose is a man of deep interests and surprising hobbies, a blend of intensity, creativity, and quiet reflection. At the heart of it all is music. Even when he's not touring, Axl remains a relentless perfectionist in the studio. He's constantly refining ideas, experimenting with sounds, and working on new material, often in total solitude. For Axl, music isn't just a job. It's therapy, passion, and purpose. But beyond the guitar riffs and vocal tracks, Axl has a lifelong love for classic animation, especially Looney Tunes. He's been known to collect memorabilia, and even references to those wild cartoon antics have made it into Guns N' Roses stage visuals and merch designs. When it comes to winding down, Axl turns to books. He's an avid reader with a fascination for history, psychology, and world politics. His lyrics often reflect those influences, layered with meaning, introspection, and commentary on the world around him. Another unexpected passion? Sports. Axl is a big fan of basketball, especially his home state team, the Indiana Pacers. Whether he's on tour or at home, he keeps up with the NBA religiously, and he's even been spotted courtside a few times. He's also a fan of boxing and martial arts, drawn to the discipline and raw intensity of the sport. And finally, there's his softer side, animals and nature. Axl has owned several pets over the years and supports animal welfare causes. He also enjoys retreating to quiet, natural spaces where he can disconnect, reflect, and recharge away from the chaos of fame. For a man known for explosive performances, Axl Rose's personal passions reveal a thoughtful, complex soul, driven by curiosity, creativity, and a quiet search for peace. Career highlights. Axl Rose's career is nothing short of legendary, a wild, unpredictable, and explosive journey through the heart of rock and roll. In 1985, Axl co-founded Guns N' Roses in Los Angeles, and within just 2 years, the band released their debut album Appetite for Destruction. Fueled by hits like Welcome to the Jungle, Sweet Child O' Mine, and Paradise City, the album went on to become the best-selling debut album of all time, with over 30 million copies sold worldwide. By the late 80s, Axl was a rock god, known for his unmistakable voice, raw energy, and unpredictable stage presence. Guns N' Roses quickly became one of the biggest bands on the planet, selling out stadiums and dominating MTV with epic, cinematic music videos. In 1991, the band released Use Your Illusion 1 and 2, a bold, sprawling double album that showcased Axl's evolution as a songwriter. Tracks like November Rain, Don't Cry, and Estranged showed a more ambitious, emotional side of the band, blending hard rock with orchestral arrangements and massive production. Despite lineup changes and internal tensions, Axl kept Guns N' Roses alive, leading the band through the chaotic late 90s and early 2000s. After over a decade in the making, the long-awaited album Chinese Democracy finally dropped in 2008. While polarizing, the album was a commercial success and a testament to Axl's unwavering vision and perfectionism. In 2016, fans were stunned when Axl reunited with Slash and Duff McKagan for the Not in This Lifetime tour. It became one of the highest-grossing tours of all time, raking in over $580 million and proving the enduring power of Guns N' Roses. Beyond GNR, Axl briefly stepped in as lead vocalist for AC/DC during their 2016 Rock or Bust tour when Brian Johnson had to step down due to hearing issues. Axl's performance was praised for both its power and respect for the AC/DC legacy, a surprising yet triumphant moment in his career. From the Sunset Strip to global stadiums, from tabloid chaos to artistic triumph, Axl Rose has defied the odds to remain one of the most enduring figures in rock history. His voice, his presence, and his legacy have left a permanent mark on music, one roaring scream at a time. Legacy and influence. Axl Rose isn't just a frontman, he's a rock icon. With his powerful range, electric stage presence, and raw emotion, Axl helped define an era of hard rock and inspired generations of vocalists and performers. From Appetite for Destruction to epic ballads like November Rain, his work with Guns N' Roses left a permanent mark on rock history. He showed that you could be fierce and vulnerable, chaotic and brilliant, all at once. Today, Axl's legacy lives on in countless bands, sold-out tours, and timeless anthems. Simply put, when it comes to rock legends, Axl Rose stands in a league of his own. From his powerful performances to his surprising personal journey, Axl Rose is truly one of a kind. If you enjoyed this look into his incredible life, hit that like button, subscribe, and let us know your favorite Guns N' Roses song in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more deep dives into the world's greatest music legends.